Welcome everybody to another video claim of Custom Body Fitness. We have our friend right here, Kim. She has seen great results. She's amazing and I'm impressed of the results that she has seen and the positive mind that she has, and she has a lot to teach us. And I want to ask her a couple questions to see how she actually started and how she's getting the results. So stick with us. She's going to give us good tips. Welcome, Kim. Thank you for being with us. And I want to ask you a couple questions. I want other people to change, see great results, not only with the weight loss, but also with their life. And I want to know your story, how you started, how everything started.
Well, I have 6 kids and I'm almost age 50, and I have not been doing any exercise at all. I figured raising the kids and running around with them was enough. But then I started to realize I was getting flabby and the kids were making fun of me. Look at your arms jiggle and saying things like that. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to fix this problem. I looked for a gym online and found you, and you said, why don't you come in for an interview? So I came in and I really knew nothing about fitness at all. I asked you, why do I even need muscle? What's so important? And you really helped me mentally and intellectually with the process, and I knew I needed something drastic. In the past I had tried going to like a community gym and I would lift a weight and go, oh, that's too heavy, and put it down and get something lighter, and I really wasn't seeing any progress. I wasn't pushing myself.
Tell me a little bit about your eating. Have you changed anything? What was your thoughts before? What do you know now?
Yeah, prior to this, I did not focus on anything healthy at all. And then I read a quote by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he said, if anything on you jiggles, then it's not muscle. And I thought, oh no, I don't know if I have any muscle. And so I asked you, what should I be eating? And you told me I said, what do you eat? You look great, and you told me, and so I followed it to the T. So what I eat is only fruits, vegetables, nuts, a little bit of protein like salmon or chicken, just a tiny bit, and then I do dairy, so whole milk and not much else except eggs.
Talk to me a little bit about your exercise. What do you do, and what do you think you're doing now differently?
Well, I decided I wanted to come here the maximum amount of time I could, and you even thought, that might be too much, but I thought, you know what, it's my mindset. I need to get into the routine, because when I'm here, I notice I eat healthier. If I miss a day, like let's say on Sunday, I may snack or have a cookie or a piece of cake, and so I think, if I had the gym today, I'd be so focused, because I know the next day if I cheat, it's so much more sluggish. When I eat bad, the next day working out, I'm tired, you're out of breath. So I said, I've got to do the routine. I've got to do it every day. Even though it's hard, I have to focus.
Perfect, good choice, and I'm impressed about you coming every day, and not only coming up every day, pushing. Lifting the heavy weights, that's difficult. Coming and exercise is easy. Yeah. Lifting the heavy weights is difficult.
Well, and I would say in terms of the heavy weights, I was never an athlete, and I'm really not athletic at all. But when I came here and I'm older and sluggish and flabby, and I thought, there's no way I can do this. And the first week, I couldn't do one push-up or one sit-up, nothing. I thought that was great. I even had my feet locked under the thing, and Estella said, you can't do that. That's cheating for my sit-ups, I said, I can't do them. And then she kept pushing me, saying, like for example, if I would do a 5-pound weight, she'd say, you can do 10. And I said, I really can't. She'd go, try just one. Try one with 10, and I could do 1. Okay, now try 2. Now try 3. And eventually I did all 10. And then the next week, now I do 25, I do 30 on Fridays, 25 during the week. I chest press, I remember when I started at like 15 and I thought that was a lot. Now I'm doing 45. So I was surprised in 9 months how much I've progressed. And it's because they really pushed me. And I noticed when you lift 5 pounds heavier, it's really not a huge difference. you think in your head, I could never do that, but then when you do it, you're like, it wasn't so bad, you know.
But there is any difficulties that you went through? Anything that you can think about that you say, I'm ready to give up, I'm ready to just drop it?
Throughout this process? Oh yeah. I mean, every day I wake up and think, should I go? It would be so nice to take a break, but then my mind thinks, you know what, if I don't go during the day, I'm gonna wish I had went. Because the people that are tempted to drop out, where we're at right now, we're the epitome of our health in our life. This is where we wanted to be 10 years ago. And in 10 years, if you drop out now, you're going to wish you were here where you are now. So don't drop it, don't give up, because there's so many benefits. Anti-aging, it'll prolong your bone density, everything.
So the next thing, anything that you recommend to the people for them to lose weight? How they can start, what they should do, what they should send to themselves. One recommendation you can give them?
Yeah, the one recommendation, I've thought about this a lot, is when I am done with the gym for the day, I really can't do any other exercise. I'm really sore. And so I can't do much cardio to lose the weight. So my focus has been on 90%, they say, is what you eat. And so my focus has been on mostly juicing vegetables. So I don't like vegetables, so I juice them. So I juice the vegetables to get the nutrient-dense diet, but without having to eat them. And then get the fiber from the fruit. So I try to avoid things that have calories. Okay. And there's so many snacks that have like 0 calories, or very few. And so I try to focus on eating those, and I eat all the time, but I'm mostly eating, vegetables, fruits, and a little bit of dairy.
What do you tell yourself when you're exercising? When it gets difficult, and I mean, we come and push you. Yeah. What do you tell yourself? You tell yourself, oh, I'm tired of these guys.
Well, I tell myself I know it's going to be hard, and I'm going to push myself, otherwise I'm not going to see any results. We've all done Zumba for years and seen nothing, so we need to push, but it is hard. So I say to myself, okay, just do 6 reps, and then after the 6, take a break, breathe, and then you can do 6 more. And then that gets my mindset, 6 is not so bad. 6 and 6 is 12. So it makes it a little easier to know I can take a little break in between.
Perfect. Thank you, Kim, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And see you next time, everybody. You can check the before and after. You're going to love it, and continue following us.